Hi there, my name is Morgan, and this is my 180 story, which is my personal story of how I was going one direction with my life, and then Jesus entered in and changed that direction 180 degrees. So I grew up as a Christian, but I didn't have a personal relationship with God probably until my sophomore year in high school. I would do all the things with my family. We would go to church and we would read our Bibles and we would pray. Um, but we experienced a lot of brokenness within my family, and I think that caused me to question who God was, and especially hearing that He sees all and that He knows all, I questioned and I doubted why He would be allowing us to walk through such a difficult time in my life. And I think because of this, I would suppress a lot of these questions and a lot of my fears, and I just wouldn't allow other people to see what was truly going on in my life. I've always struggled with being vulnerable with people and opening up to people about what was truly going on, and I think this quickly turned into me trying to chase after the approval of other people. It's always been easy for me to conform into the friend that people have always wanted me to be. And I was trying to find my identity in the comments that people would make about me, or like saying, oh, she's so sweet. But ultimately, that left me unfulfilled and unsatisfied. It wasn't until a conference in 2016 where my relationship with God really shifted. Growing up in church, I've heard this message a billion times of how Jesus died to be with me and how He saved me from my sins and how He rose up from the grave. But it wasn't until this night where it really made an impact. And the speaker was just talking about how Jesus has seen the disappointment that I've been walking in, and how He's seen how I've been feeling unfulfilled by other people, and how I just am left depleted when I'm chasing after the approval of others. And He's seen the sin and the shame that I've been walking in, but He still chooses to be with me. And so it was that night where I fully stepped out and I surrendered my heart to the Lord. And immediately I just felt like a burden was lifted off. And I no longer had to chase the approval of others because my identity was being His daughter and was being enough for Him. So, yeah, it was like I was meeting God face to face for the first time, and then just walking through all of those seasons in my life of trying to chase after the approval of others, and even stuff with family. Um, I've seen how near God is through all of it and how He's provided for us in the midst of all of that. And I no longer have to be afraid of how much I need to gain the approval of other people because my identity rests solely in Him. And so before Christ, I was restless, and now I am completely satisfied. My name is Morgan, and this is my 180 story.